All right, Shalom Israel, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Going to continue to exalt those names. Yahweh, He is to be, He exists. His Son Yahweh Shai, He delivers, Savior. And we always say in the name of the Holy Spirit, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostle, elders, bishops, great millstone, much salutation to the brothers, teach the word for the hopeful elect. To the extended, hopeful elect, shalom, blessings. Getting right into it, I had another dream. And it was a dream about, the brothers in L.A. and all of the brothers, but it was some new brothers, new faces. And, and I had to just go ahead and do this dream, so I'm still in a sleepy state because I just woke up from it, But I wanted to just do it so I wouldn't forget anything. But it's nothing, no ill thing against the LA brothers, they real brothers. But this is it was just one spy in there, and we had a spy before, and but he left crying, the brothers, the car made him cry and shit. But he was Kim Kardashian's bodyguard, something like that. He had sniped some people too. And elders in LA know who I'm talking about. I think his name was Anthony. But he went by a different name. But anyway, the dream was me preparing the house. Like we always, after camp, we would always go to a house, or some brother's house. And I remember I was like, man, let me fix it up because the brothers are coming. They were next door or something. And they were coming over, and I was like, and when I went in, the house seemed like an apartment on the outside, but when I went in, it was big as hell. And the front, like the living room was kind of like normal a little bit, fairly normal. But when you got to the back, it changed to a whole big ass kitchen, a brand new mansion-like kitchen, and everything was new. Everything was fresh. The furniture, it's like nobody ever been in it before. And now I'm thinking about it, it's probably because new brothers are going to start coming in. I don't know, but that's why I'm thinking about it like now. And then I remember like, oh man, the whole flood of brothers came in that, because I went to the back and I was like, oh shit, because I was thinking about, damn, it's not big enough because there's more than a few brothers coming over. But then I went to that kitchen part and I was like, damn, it'll be enough room now. And so it was a flood of brothers that came back there, like, almost how we started off, how we grew into, like, just a lot of brothers, man. And I didn't know all of them, but I know the LA camp was there, and I know specifically, I remember Elder Muwata Zakim Barak and dearly beloved brother Taz. I don't mean that like he's gone from us, but he's one of the beloved brothers that just like Danyala, and you don't hardly see on camera. There's a few brothers like that, and but you don't hardly people don't hardly mention or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest about it. But they're really humble brothers. So, um, but you know, so I was just saluting everybody, and you know, it was just like we all do. Like we just salute. We put they had a they were going to get. I think they actually went to go to the store get some food, come back, and so and I remember as we were saluting, Taz, he was laughing with Watazak, and they were laughing about something. And, and I just remember how, beautiful it was that how many brothers, that new brothers waking up and all that. And then all of a sudden, you know, uh, there was a rumble in the back, somewhere on the side or something, and just a real small section right next to the big kitchen we were in, and it was like 8 brothers trying to get at this one dude, that the dude that was a spy, and they was like, man, it was like going at him like they trying to kill him, and I remember Elder Barak, he was like, he's choking the dude, like dude was getting almost die, and I think I pulled him off. I was like, no, bro, no, don't do that. And he was like, this dude got an AR-15. The dude got an AR-15. I was like, oh shit. But he let him go, and then, he kind of submitted or something like that, and then so then it changed to a different scenery. We still in that house, but it's a different room. And I remember it was a dude in the I was talking to, and I was like, and he was emotional. I was like, hey, calm down, bro. You're emotional, man. And he was like, and then and Watazak too. He was one of the main ones that was coming at that dude. Like, he was the one that ran into there to see what's going on, and see the matter. Because he's always that type that be to examine the matter. And he's like, what the hell is going on in here? And then that's when it was like brothers on that dude, man. So then I'm talking in another room, talking to that dude on it's like I was talking to him on the phone. And then I remember Barack telling me like, hey, that dude's in prison, man. And I could remember now, in my dream, I could hear the sound like he was talking in the hallway, and I was like, oh, that's why he sounded like that. But he was emotional, and I tried to calm him down. I was like, hey, bro, you acting real emotional and shit. He's like, fuck that, man. Fuck this shit, man. Something like that. I don't know who the dude was, man. But it seemed like he had the connection, or he knew the dude. I'm not sure, but he knew the dude that was considered a spy or something. But then, so I'm talking to him, and I was like, hey, bro, you're not the only brother that did time. You ain't the only brother that's going through trials and tribulation and shit. And I talked to about, seemed like 5 minutes in a dream, and he calmed down and shit. And then other brothers, and I just stopped talking to him after that. I think Watazak picked it up after that and started talking to him and shit. And it was like, at least that section, right? I mean, that part got ironed out. It seemed like the dude on the phone, whoever he was, he he understood. Like, okay, and so everything went back to normal. Basically, I mean, brothers were watching TV. Was about to go to the store, get some, again, get some wine. I think Barack even joked. He was like, "Hey man, where you get, you know?" Uh, he asked for something that you can get at the store, and I was like, "Oh, they got it right up the street or something like that." But he laughed a little bit, and I looked around, and it was like it was normal again. So, but you know, it was that dude that found out to be a spy, or at least suspected to be a spy. I don't know. I mean, he was said that he had an AR-15, but he just after that the dream kind of disappeared, and the dude, it went to that dude on the phone. So that might have been him getting arrested and talking from prison. I don't know. But that's what happened, man. It was a real quick. It seemed long in the dream, but the story is kind of a little quick. But there's some other stuff happened I don't remember, but that was the core of it, and it just that big kitchen I was talking about. Our brothers flooded in, and I've even told Bon Michael Allah about this. The younger brother that just came in. He's now at GMS in Oklahoma now. That I've had other dreams about brothers, like just a whole bunch of brothers I don't even recognize. It's coming in the camp, and then I remember the last dream I told him like he was there. And I was like, it was almost like we was chilling, just like this dream, and it was a lot of brothers, and I was like, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, who are these brothers? Who are some? Because some of them I didn't recognize. Who are these?" And I was like, "Oh, everybody that's not don't believe in the truth. I mean, that believes in the truth, that believes in Yahweh Shai, raise your hands." And you know, as far as I remember, most of them, all of them did. But I was checking to see who wasn't supposed to be there, but you know, I was here there, but yeah. And then Most High says He will give us dreams too. So I mean, a lot of brothers have been having dreams lately. A lot of brothers, few sisters, been having dreams. Apostles, wives been having dreams, or that they've been having dreams themselves. And, you know, can I get? Men shall dream dreams, King James Version. Have dreams. Acts 2:17, it says, and Most High is pouring His Spirit out on the earth. And it says, it shall come to pass that the last days, said the Most High, will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And even Edom have dreams about the end of the world. And your young men shall see vision, your old men shall dream dreams. Dream dreams, man. And remember, Joseph was born in a dream. So Most High does speak through us, through our dreams, and they can be tormentive too, just like Job said. You know, and they can mean something, and sometimes they could be dreams lifted up a fool, King James Version. So you got to be careful and according to the Spirit, Sirach 34:1, it says, the hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. You know? So you want to be, have the Spirit to discern and understand your dreams. And, you'll have a dream of folly and it's folly. Like, what the hell? It was kind of like more entertainment. And to me, speaking as a man, it's kind of like the angels are entertaining us, with our thoughts. So, and then they warn us, Most High sent them to warn us in a dream. So, I remember Apostle Tahar would rest apostles, like they always say. Apostle Bar, Apostle Khan, Apostle Ramla, that there's spies in the camp, and there will still continue to be spies in the camp till we out of here. Especially now what's going on with, the Gorilla Hebrew dude, and then Wi-Fi is praying for him. Hey man, they going straight to the depths of hell, man. And cursed be you that come against the prophets, man. Curse you be that you come against the men of the Lord and that bear false witness. And that's just the truth. Leadership of IUIC been bear false witness against GMS, and we ain't saying it's all about like like we in heaven, like GMS is on the chariots, but you devils are lying, man. Straight up, man. Anyway, and it said, give me any plague of the but the plague of the mind, the plague of the heart, which is your mind. So if the Most High don't get you here, he gonna get you in your dreams. It's gonna feel real. What does it say in the Matrix? The mind makes it real. So, people that live in this flesh, when they have nightmares, they want to wake up back, even if it's hellish here, even if they can't pay bills, even if they are suicidal, even if they have a bad dream, they want to wake up from that to come back here, where it's hell on earth. So you can't escape the Most High, either this way or the other way, or the missiles way, whatever judgment that's coming to you, Most High, get you. So this is a warning to all you. Oh, it says crept up unawares. Let me close out on that. Because then they'll chill with you. They call it chilling. We call it chilling, but we still thinking about the Most High. We don't go home and act like niggas after camp or all through our lives. We really turn our lives over to the Most High. But, when we sip wine and, they'll say, well, that's all they do is drink. The fuck boy ninjas that turns into, that has been hired as spies by the government. Most High is going to get your asses, man. Well, yeah, they don't, they real hostile. They, what I'm saying? They talking about brotherhood, but they don't seem like they love brothers. They didn't even help me. But anyway, whatever the case cause may be. And I want to say, I'm going to do a video too, Most High will. When it says cause all to take the MOTB, it's not necessarily talking about like every man chipped on the earth, every man, us believing that MOTB is the Michael C. Hip. Just like you let's say the government calls all to get a new ID. Some people might still have the old ID, but he's causing it's an effect. It's a law. So that means he's causing you to do it because you got to do it. If you be found not doing it, he gonna arrest you, throw you in jail. But some people that he you know what I'm saying, some people are still driving around with an old ID, or some people will still be going around without the MOTB. But it's mandatory. He's causing you to do it. You know what I'm saying? That even there might be little pockets of little small mom and pop stores that um, you know still take money that's not fully in effect. But the overall law and the overall predominant situation is that you have to have that CHIP, man. You know, because just remember, this is a test, and the Most High said He won't complete His enterprise. So this is a test of the mind of with it, just like Abraham was. He had a test with his son Isaac. You know, just to see what he was going to do. And Most High said, "Well, this is a man that's for me, because he was going to sacrifice his own son. So he didn't have to do that. So it'll get to some levels to where it'll to see what your mind do, even before it's right. And right now, even before it's implementing the earth, because people are, they fear. So they be like, well, shit, let me go ahead and get it. Just like that damn jab that came out. People right away like, oh shit, people are dying of COVID by the millions. Let me go ahead and get it. But then you find out that it's the very opposite. People are dying that got it, and that the numbers weren't real, and it was staged. Now you might have had true cases, but it wasn't. They exaggerated it. They magnified the definition. You know. So this is where the beast Satan is going to try to get advantage of us, but it says he wouldn't. His elect, he wouldn't. So it's going to start to be some real crazy times. We've been telling you that, and where a lot of people are going to start turning to the truth. But that don't mean that they for it. They don't mean they understand it. A lot of it is because of immediate refuge. Like, oh shit, I gotta find some stronghold, some uh, moral safe haven, because they starting to know that, yeah, you really do have to turn to the Lord, but they still want to do their freak business, that fuckboy shit, that pig shit, you know. So times are getting real. It says, I just had it. Crept unawares, King James Version. It says, Hebrews 13:2, it says, be ye not forgetful to entertain strangers, for there be some have entertained angels. No, not that one. See, they're changing the narrative. They're changing the algorithm. And then they'll even when they come in like a flood, they'll do that gradually too, because they might rest some Israelites, and then others they not. So they be like, so the others could stand off in fear, like, oh shit, they got, gave. So they gonna do some tactics, man. Jude 4:1. For there are certain men crept in unawares who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men. And these are the same niggas coming back, same ninjas coming back as spies, same agents that were back then. And I'm starting, now I go to work, and I'm in a different mind state because I'm looking at these people like, the little young Edomites, like that could have been some Romans back then. It could have been one of them Romans that, slaughtered us, you know. If you see a mean dude, you don't even have to be mean. But I'm just saying, their spirits are back. The same people are back. It says, ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lavish lasciviousness and denying the only Lord power in our Lord Yahweh, our power in our Lord Yahweh Shai, his son. Last one, spy out our liberty. Spy out our liberty, King James Version. Come on, man. Okay, that's it. Galatians 2:4, it says, and that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privily to spy out our liberty which we have in Yahweh Shai, that they might bring us into bondage. Now that lets you know we're talking about the truth, because in Christian church, everything's liberal. You could do anything. You could smoke, you could drink, you could, you know what I'm saying? You can have sex before marriage. All that other, you could be a mo, you could be anything. But being us prisoners of Yahweh Shai, they're gonna be like, well, let me see. If they talking about prisoners of Yahweh Shai, they can't do this, they follow commandment. Let's see what kind of liberty they do have. It says that they might bring us into bondage, So we're not exercising no grape. We're not exercising no young girl activity. We ain't on that bullshit that they be talking about. That's why Most High gonna judge their ass. But if we had a conversation and it wasn't public and they came in, they would try to use that against us. But thing about that is too, the apostles didn't trumpeted that on the street. They talk about that on the street. So if it was a real crime to eat, they would have been arrested for that. But I'm gonna later do a video about Chesley Handler. I think her name is Chelsea Handler. She's a talk show host, and what she said in her comedian stand-up, I think it's been a long time she's done one. But she said something in there and the people just laughed. That would be weird and degrading to parents and children. How she told actual thing that she did. And the people just laughed at it. And I'm gonna address some more things. Because Most High is gonna get who's ever not living right. Most High is gonna get whoever's not serious about, that take him as a joke, his son as a joke, this word as a joke, take prophecy as a joke. That got their foot in one foot in the world, one foot in the truth, so to speak, which is impossible. But we're not perfect. We're not saints. That's why it says, we are the saints. Concerning the spirit, that's why Paul says, "No, it's not me, it's sin that dwelleth in me," and they didn't even understand that. But I'm saying, we're not holier than thou. We're not on the ships. We don't have these perfect bodies. We're not in a new covenant. So they spying out our liberties and they try to use it against us. Like, or if a brother have a small disagreement with another, see, they disagree. They having arguments too. They, you know what I'm saying? That kind of fuckboy shit. But address these prophecies, man. You know, Shalom. Hope it was edifying to the next video.